Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Johanna and I live in India with my husband Vinod and our daughter Annika. In my latest videos you've seen my mom coming to visit us in India for the first time and her meeting Vinod's family. We've been exploring both local daily life and some of Jaipur's greatest attractions like Nahargarh Fort, City Palace, Hawa Mahal and Amer Fort. After a few wonderful days in Jaipur, we headed towards a new adventure in Agra with my mom and Annika. To be honest, we only came so my mom could see the most beautiful building in the whole wide world, Taj Mahal. I'm sure there are other things worth seeing in the city, but the heat in Agra was much more overbearing than in Jaipur. So instead, we chose to explore every nook and corner of our homestay, which offered us a serene oasis in the middle of the hot city. I could give a long list of all the things we enjoyed at the Coral Tree homestay, such as the eclectic decor, homely meals we were so busy gulping down that we forgot to film any food, or our warm and welcoming hosts with such interesting stories to share. But in the end, one thing was above all else. There could not have been a better place than the wild verdant garden with a great variety of plants and birds, for my mom to wait for the next morning and Taj Mahal.
Hello.
Should I have my hair open or is it good like this?
It's that way.
Good afternoon everyone. We are now in Agra because obviously there's no chance that I could bring my mom to India and not take her to see her long-time dream, Taj Mahal. And we had a really early start for the day today so that we were able to take a train from Jaipur to Agra. And now we have just been hanging out, relaxing here at our homestay. And I have to say we are extremely lucky to have found this place because for several weeks already we have been trying to find a nice place to stay here that would be like really good for my mom and Annika both. And we were already almost going to one of these like luxury 5-star business hotels, but just yesterday Vinod was able to find this place on Google Maps. It's called the Coral Tree Homestay. And I can't believe our luck because this might be one of the most beautiful homestays that I've ever seen anywhere. And Annika is having an awesome time just exploring the garden here. And my mom is also enjoying as a garden enthusiast. So for us actually this seems to be quite a sight, in addition to the fact that tomorrow morning we will be having a very early morning to go to Taj Mahal when it's still cool enough, because it is really hot in here, so much hotter than it was in Jaipur. But I think we're gonna have a lovely one-night stay here. Good morning. We are early birds today, like we were yesterday too, but anyways, I think it's 20 minutes after sunrise or something like that, and we are now on our way to Taj Mahal, finally. And it is so cool out here, such pleasant weather, and I'm seriously just looking forward to seeing my mom's I don't care so much today about Taj Mahal for myself, but I'm really looking forward to seeing what my mom thinks about the whole place, because I'm like expecting her jaw to drop to the ground. Taj Mahal is one of the most famous historical monuments in the world and the most popular tourist destination in India. Millions of tourists come to Agra every year to see what is regarded as the great jewel of Mughal architecture, one of world's 7 wonders, and a symbol of India itself, or at least its rich history. However, to most, Taj Mahal is all about love. I would say that sunrise is definitely the right time to come and visit the Taj. I know that some people might prefer coming in the evening, but especially during these like summer months, it is definitely much cooler now. And also, we were recommended by our auto driver that in the evenings it's much more crowded here at the Taj, and mornings, as I can clearly see here around me, are much more quieter, so it's easier to just enjoy the Taj, enjoy the beauty without too many people, and get nice videos, get nice photos without having to queue too much to get that kind of like, oh, it's only me at the Taj. Tässä tuntuu kaikki valokuvaustauot. Taj Mahal is a great work of love, as it is art. It was built by grief-struck Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan to honor his favorite wife, Taj Mahal, who died in childbirth in 1631. The construction started a year later, with the intent being from the very beginning that the Taj would be remembered for its splendor for ages to come. The work continued until 1653, with only the best of materials, skills, and everything employed to that end. Taj Mahal was constructed using materials from all over India and Asia. In all, 28 types of precious stones were inlaid into the white marble. It's believed that over 1,000 elephants were used for transporting the materials, and it took the efforts of some 22,000 artisans to shape Taj Mahal. The total cost of building is estimated to have been 32 million rupees at the time, which is about $1 billion today. Rest all in the Taj Mahal complex is built of red sandstone and white marble, typical of Mughal architecture of the time, yet magnificent and beautiful in their own right. What stands out in the middle is the luminous tomb, as it was called in contemporary Mughal texts. The Taj Mahal itself is set majestically on a raised marble platform with only sky as the backdrop. Annika keräilee kiviä. Annika is picking up stones or like rocks. Annika! Annika! Älä hajota Taj Mahalia. Don't destroy Taj Mahal. Usually Vinod and I don't think we really go to many places twice. But I have to say that I'm really glad that we came here for a second time. Not just because like my mom absolutely fell in love with Taj Mahal and it was so amazing to see her reactions, but I actually kind of fell a little bit in love with Taj Mahal too. I'm really looking forward to our next destination, but this was really worth it on the way. So much better than last time. So it's an unforgettable experience, and I think, yeah, especially if like someone is coming to India for the first time and being here in this region, everyone should come and see this once in their life. It might sound strange to say this of a building, but every time you see the Taj, it looks a little bit different. The color of its white marble changes throughout the day, from golden yellow at dawn to pearly white, and then pastel blue on a full moon. I feel like I'm not even talking about the historical details and technical information much, as there would be quite a lot to share about Taj Mahal. But rather, I'm trying my best to emphasize the dazzling beauty and the love the Taj epitomizes for all the world, while the memory of sharing this site with my mom, my daughter and my husband still gives a jolt to my heart and brings tears to my eyes.
How did they succeeded to do? No machines, no. And
Famous Indian poet Rabindranath Tagore described it as a teardrop on the cheek of eternity. Shah Jahan himself said it made the sun and the moon shed tears from their eyes. No video nor photograph can really do justice to the beauty of Taj Mahal. You might only be able to understand my words if you ever get the chance to visit this great wonder yourself. I used to think that the Taj was overrated and just a huge tourist trap. And I can now see how utterly mistaken I was. It is the most beautiful building there ever was, and probably ever will be.
This is more better than that one. Is there a lot of flowers? Is there just few flowers? 1, 2, 3, and 4. And here you can find 6 or 8. More better.
We had such a lovely morning at the Taj Mahal today, but I have to admit it was also very tiring since we spent hours there and we got up so early in the morning, just like we did yesterday, to be able to take the train from Jaipur to Agra. So we decided to hang out here in Agra just a little bit longer so that we can rest a little bit more and just relax before we head to our next destination. And I have to say that staying in a place like this, which must be the second most beautiful place in Agra just after Taj Mahal, it made the choice really easy because this is one of the best homestays that I've ever stayed in. The food here is amazing. We have a really lovely room together and just hanging out together here in the garden, which is almost like this kind of, secret treasure garden where you can around every corner you can just find something absolutely amazing. So it's really nice, especially for Annika. So we're just gonna hang out here until evening when we take the train towards our next destination in the Himalayas. So I will see you in the next video, and now I have to just go and rest, relax and enjoy this day. And yeah, bye bye. Siellä sinä olet kamerassa. Siellä Annika. Annika. Nami nami.